Hello, what is up? So I did actually want to try something in the Ascent because there is a lot of stutters in the game. I don't know why there's two profiles in there. It might have been because I tried DX11 and that really looked bad, so I went back to DX12. So, I mean, it might be this one considering I've played more of it, so I've enabled them on both anyway. So I'm going to put AMD Fluid Motion Frames 2.1 on just to see if it actually smooths it out. So I thought that'd be quite interesting. So we will load it up. Because if you're getting a high FPS, which I am, it should smooth it out. Put the anti-lag on because that's what you should do. It's saying disabled though for that, so I don't know what's going on there. Ah, that's interesting, so it's not supported. Inactive. So is that profile? What if we just go in there and load up? Maybe it won't detect it until actually get into the game. Because to be fair, FSR4 does that at times. It's gone well over what I'm usually getting, so I don't know if it is working. Maybe it is going to work. This always seems to take its time when you're going in. Kind of it. Inactive, unsupported API. Well, this is the first time I've seen this literally not working. So what's the other option? The other option is I could either use lossless scaling, if that's going to work, or we could use this frame generation in here. But I found that not to work that great when I've used it. I might just actually try that. Fuck it. I'm going to have to restart the game. I mean, I might as well just load up just in case that ain't going to work well. So I would need to take that off because I'm not on NVIDIA. Yeah, that is the first time Fluid Motion Frames hasn't worked. That inactive. So this ain't a greatly optimised game at all. As I said, since it only cost me 90p, I'm not too bothered. So we have got FSR4 on. Sometimes you think it's going to crash, and it has crashed a couple of times, I admit. Maybe that Opti frame generation has fucked it. Yeah, I think that's fucked it, that Opti frame generation. Or is it? Oh no, it's such. See, you literally don't know what's going to happen with this game sometimes when you're loading. Oh, if I put that on anyway. Alright, it is loading that. Well, that's doubled, so that must be working. So I'll just put anti-lag on with it. That should reduce any extra latency. And in some games this has actually worked well. Yeah, I mean it does take fucking ages sometimes, but it's like it's compiling shaders. I'm enjoying the game, but I think if I would have paid like 40 quid or 30 quid, I probably would have refunded it, to be honest. But again, I'm enjoying it enough to keep playing it. But it's just stuff like this when you load into a game. Again, I don't know if it's OBS slowing it down. Look how slow that's going. Right. My God. Right. That took way too long. Anyway, so the Opti frame gen is pretty much doubling what I was getting, which is good. So, I mean, my refresh rate is actually 240, so we're not going over that. So maybe this is gonna. I'm hoping this smooths it out, to be honest. I mean, considering I'm having to use Opti scale a lot, this could actually be another alternative if it works well. It feels nice and responsive. So this could be another way of doing it for games that ain't got frame generation. Definitely no ghosting on this. I mean, if they can mod FSR4 into a game, I'm sure they can do frame generation. I've seen that. The only game this didn't work well on really was Control. There was some slight ghosting and stutters. But I've found it to be pretty useful most of the time. So far, no stutters since I got into the gameplay. But we need. Oh, we'll have to test it out a bit more. So that trainer, I haven't actually seen nothing. Actually, that's pretty cool as well, isn't it? Oh, yeah. So there's nice. What's this cluster? Oh, actually got to go. Cluster 13. Right. So I can actually travel by the tube, which is really good. Oh. Let's get on here. That's pretty cool, you can move about. A little bit of a stutter there. So I don't know, it looks like it's going to do it when you're in the loading scenes. Yeah. But in gameplay maybe it will smooth it out, I don't know. It's still going to 31 FPS 16. This game is really bad for that, but what's this? Talk. I do like the cutscenes in this. You get some cutscenes. The environment's pretty cool when you're looking at it. Let's have a look at the map. There's a lot of shit in the way. So yeah, I literally remember this bit.
I didn't think I'd be showering in urine ever again after you fixed the WMD, but it seems the golden showers won't dry up anytime soon.
Yeah, these are the sort of jobs you get up to.
Random hammer where they came reading. Instead, they managed to kidnap almost every key alpha and beta.
So I've been doing random jobs for this person here. Whatever he is, I don't know. He looks like some sort of freak. Overloaded with cyber tech.
So I don't have a fucking clue where our hammers are, who took them, or why.
So it does remind me of Cyberpunk quite a bit with stuff like this.
If someone wanted to cripple our cluster, they couldn't have done a better job.
I need you to get these people back.
You're gonna need help infiltrating the security systems. There's a quiche. Yeah, I know. But he's a mean icecracker, a real net sage.
Net sage, yeah.
Services once before.
There's stuff like that,
it didn't end well,
net runners and stuff like that, that will just give you that cyberpunk sort of feeling.
He's not accepting my pings, so it's gonna have to be face to face, and I'm done leaving the office. I've learned that he set up shop in Black Lake Towers, where they had the flood. That's what I have. Cost me a good sum. What more do you want to know? What don't you already know? They're the most powerful syndicate in the Common, and definitely here on Bellis. I wouldn't go up against them if we had choice, but we don't. And if we don't get those hammers back, our cluster is doomed. There are countless narcissistic bullshitters like me, and even more brawny quiet types like you around. We're expendable, but the alphas and betas are the hydroponic overseers, the medicals, the code jockeys, the reactor bosses and the like. Without them, we're voided, to put it mildly. Unless you happen to know how to operate a Class 4 tokamak or regulate protein growth. Yeah, I know it's abandoned. And no, I don't know how to find it. That's why I'm asking you to do it, fuckbrains! We need those people back pronto. Go get them.
Yeah, so there is like some interesting missions you got. Yeah, it feels like there's a load of gangs on here and stuff like that. So you're doing random jobs. So I don't mind doing that sort of stuff. What's this here? Yeah, so it's literally like a cyber world. So I've got to go all the way over there. And I do like how the camera sort of patterns, it sort of immerses you into the world. Like, what's this here? Shock wave grenade. I think I've already got that. Don't know if it's a higher level or something. What's this here? Oh, you can see that's more clothes I've picked up there. Get a loot from that. There's definitely plenty of places to explore on it. You can activate these elevators. Oh, there's some of that.
Turn around now.
Got a weapon sound. So I know stutters so far since I've in the gameplay anyway. It was when I was actually
Cheer me up and kill yourself.
loading up on a train or G or whatever. I do love shooting these suckers up. Completely destroy them there. Yeah, this dread gun, pretty good. That was a waste of money because I can't even pick that up. I mean, this would be good because I need to level my character up significantly more because I got to a part where I'm level 9 but I needed to be level 18. So I'm just gonna, they seem to regenerate these enemies as well, so you can just sort of farm. Just blow that up. That one, yeah. So we can go up it.
Here to meet my gun.
Oh. Literally getting destroyed they are with this weapon. Might try that shot. Yeah, I haven't used that enough. Yeah, so I'm not getting. I don't know if maybe it is helping this frame generation there in the gameplay. Oh, shotgun. Love it. I do. I mean, I like using shotguns in Call of Duty. Shooters, I do really like shooters. And this one is a more interesting shooter.
You are not invited. Move on.
The weapons are a lot better on here than I thought they would be, to me. That pistol I had at the start, I really didn't like it. That does a lot of damage. So I've got a stutter here. That will work. Yeah, so that is because I don't think I've been here yet. So it seems to be the areas you haven't explored. And it does that shit. It's like in Unreal Engine. It's their bloody games. Like you get these bloody stutters, but these are like really heavy stutters, like it's gonna crash. I'm gonna have to put the 4090 back in, I think, to see if it still happens on that. I'm curious about that. I mean, I've literally turned it off. I turned that off. On the 4090 I had that off as well. So I don't even know if that's making a difference, to be honest, this setting here. I think it did slightly improve it, but it seems to be you get these weapons at random moments. What's this? I thought that came up red. I thought I had something new there. Oh, I have to get that out of the way. Oh, that's press D to see what it is. I'll just put them on. Energy. I'll just put that on this. Give me a boost. Physical. I like that dread gun, so I'm not going to change that. I like that. Oh, right, that could be handy. I think it was G, was it? Tactical, wasn't it? Oh, thought that was an it's dead anyway. Thought that was an enemy. Oh, it's beefy, that shotgun. Oh, I mean, the 97 XT. On most games I've tested, it's literally done as well as the XCX has, if not better, with once you put the RT on. There are certain games where that XCX will get more raster, but it's when you put all the like the ray tracing on and stuff like that. I found it to be, it just does better, and then like games like Crisis, I found it to do just as good. Might be slightly better once you put RT on at raster, but very comparable. And considering you're getting FSR4, this is why I'm using it over the XTX, because FSR4 is a million times better than FSR3. as you can see, I've got it on there. It's literally I'm hardly able to literally tell the difference between DLSS4 and F-Star4 most of the time, which is really impressive. If anything, they just look a bit different, like a lot of the time. But then you literally cannot, unless you're doing like my Final Fantasy Rebirth video. There was just a slight edge with a texture in the face, like you could see more pores slightly, but then other characters, it's mainly Cloud where I saw a big difference with that, mostly. And it's not really something where you can say that's a massive win in that case, really. There's literally hardly any difference, which is really what you should be bothered about. I mean, F-Star3 I could literally tell the difference straight away. As soon as when I had the 4080, as soon as I went to that with DLSS3, I could tell the difference straight away with F-Star3, because that was so far behind it. Even though you did get a more blurry sort of look, it was a lot cleaner on DLSS3, and then I'm not seeing that at all with F-Star4 and DLSS4. Get a shotgun out. I do like a shotgun, but I probably need one that, once I get a really powerful shotgun, it literally kills them in 1 or 2 shots. At the moment I prefer this gun. So good to use. That's some loot in there. What we got here? So I've just been rotating between a few games like Code still lately, Rebirth. I'm trying to sort of save that Rebirth because I don't want to complete it too quickly, because I'm really enjoying it, so I'm trying to explore a bit more. So I thought I'd just go to this game and a couple of others, just sort of savour it. Code still is a brilliant game. I do like the turn-based. There's so much story to it, that Legends of Heroes. It's like a Persona game, so I'd highly recommend that. There we go. There we go. See, again, I haven't been here before. It's all yeah, no, it's back. Nah, it's done it again.
Might be officially off grid, but you can
So I'm probably getting shot while that's happening.
to the tangle somehow.
So when it needs to load new assets in, it does that shit. Now I do remember that in Unreal Engine 4 games that it used to happen. So instead of having loading screens, it bloody does that in real time, which makes no sense to me. I think I'd rather have like in Starfield where you got like a little loading screen when you go into a new area, rather than see all that stuttering in gameplay. Makes no logical sense to do it like this. Boy, that's a 20 level, so I'm going to have to be a bit careful with it. I shouldn't be going in this area, but fuck it. I don't look like I'm doing much damage when I'm shooting them. Yeah, it probably makes no sense to go there. One shot and I'm probably dead. So these are better. He got some sort of electrify me if it through that or something. they've all completely destroyed. Hotel. Oh, yeah, that is literally pointless going in there. Level 20s. So that's what you got to be careful of. Alright, so I'm level 10, so yeah, it would be stupid. I can actually get up a bit, not too much. So you got all that XP, so you got to keep farming really. But I do enjoy shooting people anyway in games. Not that I'm complaining. I can just keep doing that, get my XP up. Let's put that back. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it seems to be the same, I'd say, with frame generation on, if I'm being honest. I don't usually notice a difference. If I'm getting 100 FPS, I don't really notice a difference if I'm going over it. I notice a difference between 80 FPS and 100, but if I'm getting well at like over 100, it's super smooth anyway. So for me, I mean, it depends on, I mean, some games actually smooth out with frame generation, but again, I'm not massively bothered about it. That's literally why I got the 4090 in the first place, because I wanted more raster. And the 9070 XT gives you literally the same. I mean, so many games where I'm seeing the 9070 XT in benchmarks, like Alan Wake 2, I think. That's even doing just as good or a bit better than the XTX. And even the 5080 and the raster, I think I saw it doing better. So this just impresses me for the price this card, this 9070 XT. In terms of AMD's AFMF 2.1, it's working really well on it. Oh, actually it's the Opti frame gen, isn't it? So let's have another look at that. Yeah, so that's what I'm using. So if I turn that, well, I don't have to do that, I can just do that. So that deactivates it. Oh, I literally forgot what I was using. But it's pretty much the same anyway at the end of the day, all this frame generation stuff. Alright, so we've got basic component. What's this over here? Yeah, I really do like the loot on there. Really good. When you're comparing it to fucking Suicide Squad, that was so dead for loot. Redfall was dead. It's a lot more enjoyable, isn't it? That's been pretty smooth really, apart from that loading screen. And a couple of starters I think I had in one when I went into a new area that I haven't explored. I'm definitely not getting that hard stutter before I do that. move with that punch, that hydraulic slam. So I think the physics sorted that out.
You are not invited. Move on.
Scatters. That's how I'm shooting.
That's a bounty of low rank.
Alright. That's tell me to look at something. Bounties collected. Alright. Anyway, I think that'd be it. I mean, the main thing I wanted to do was actually just try out any sort of frame generation on it. I'd say it's running about the same, to be honest. Because I was literally getting over 100 anyway. It was just them dips, and I still got them stutters when I went into a new area where I haven't been. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.